Hello hoopers, and welcome to a tutorial by me. Alright, so isolations. They're pretty awesome and they're pretty easy. So basically, think of your hoop as a clock. 6, 12, and then 3 or 9, depending on which way you're facing. For me, this is 3 and this is 9. So, alright, so basically, it doesn't matter which way you aim for because you want to learn everything in every direction you can for hooping, so just pick which way you want to start. So I'm at 6, and I'm moving to 9 for me. And you get to a point where your arm's a little awkward, and then that's where you would let go of your hoop, and it rolls over your hand, / you turn your hand like this. See what I'm saying? So it'll go whoosh, and you grab it again, just over here. And then you would move your arm back to 6. So you move to like 9, let it roll over, and you would grab it as close to 3 as you can. That was like 2. And then swoop it down to 6. It's all about how you hold the hoop, you have a good grip on the hoop. It's not like this is the hoop moving, and this is an isolation where you're moving the hoop. Your arm's moving. The hoop is like almost not even there. So 6, up, around, grab, back down to 6. So the other way would be like up to 3, swoop, grab it, it's like a 10, and bring it back down to 6. If you think of the hoop as like a pinwheel, and your head is that middle pin, try and keep your head in the center of the hoop, because the point of an isolation is your hand is making the circle, and like the hoop's not really moving as the illusion. So if you try and think about having your head in like the center of the hoop as like a focusing point. So up and around, and you just grab it. You're doing this with your arm. Whoa, you're making the circle with your arm. So the other hand is up to 3, around, grab to 9, swoop to 6. And really try and practice everything you learn both ways, both hands, both directions, so that your whole body is just even with everything. Because my whole 6 months, my first 6 months, I was learning everything one way, just one way. And I got everything down, and then I realized I couldn't do anything the opposite way to switch it up, so just learn everything to begin with. So then there's isopops, which are and it's the same exact hand motion that you were just doing for the isolation, but you're popping. It's just more illusions. So, the normal isolation is like this. I'm going from 3 and rolling to 9. If you will, I'm going like counterclockwise on my clock. And when you're at 6, keep it in your hand. I'm popping my arm forward, so it's just like the hoop is now to the side of me and not in front of me. And then you still let it roll, but then the hoop is going to roll and be in front of you, and you bring your arm back down to 6 in front of you. So the hoop you isolate, but not in front of you. To the side of you, it's a pop. So you push your arm, make sure it's extended before you let go. Let go, grab the same you would, and just swoop it down. So I'm still going counterclockwise for me. And I'm going to isopop. Oh, that way. So all I do is I extend my arm till it's awkward. I boop, and the hoop goes to the side of me. I grab it and bring it back to 6. So same for the other hand. I'm going clockwise now. I'm not as good with my left hand. Gotta practice more. But push, then do your iso hand movement. I'm not good with my left hand that way yet. But something to work on. And then, when you have those down, you know, your isolation and an isopop, then there's the cateye, the bouncing cateye, which is like my favorite. I learned the cateye before I learned the backwards isopop. I was always doing the forwards isopop. So if you know how to do the forwards isopop, you can learn the backwards isopop through the cateye. So all you do is it's a normal forward isopop. So you're isolating, you get to 6, you push your arm out, and then when you let go and it's rolling over your hand, as it's rolling over your hand, you're going to bring your arm to the other side. And then the momentum of the hoop will just push it into your hand where you need to be. So get to 6, push, and then as it's rolling, I'm going to swoop it over here. And it's like balancing on your fingers with the hoop. So I'm going to swoop it over here, and the momentum of the hoop is just going to, I'm going to grab the hoop again. And then that's where you would iso it back to 6 in front of you. So do, 6, pop, swoop it, and it just went right into my hand over there, where I can bring it from 9 to 6 as it come in front of me. It's in my hand, and you can keep doing it. Or you can do anything once you have it in your hand. It's a really good grasp. So 6, down, and I will do it on the side too. So 6, push, and it swoops, and it goes, because of the swoop, the hoop will go right into your hand, and you can bring it back really quick. And that is a really cool move to practice on both of your hands, balancing your hoop, because then that really helps with isolations and that cateye. And isolations.